Let's get good. This is MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, and we are back with Goods Dragoon Guard. We've got our new Locust 3V here that we want to build up real quick, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to start by pulling off a half ton of ammo. We'll pull off the single heat sinks here. We're going to maximize the armor. Okay, so that puts us at about 18 tons with maximum armor. I want to take these. Actually, 14.6 is a pretty good mix here. Let's go 18.6 there. Maybe 16.8 is a little bit better. Yeah, 16.8's a little bit better. Those are fine as they are, though. We do need to put a ton of machine gun ammo on, which we may not have. That's okay. We'll go scoop it off the market. Grab a ton of machine gun ammo. Throw that into the head, because the head of the Locust is super difficult to hit, so no problem there. We do have 2 heat sinks in here now. We ended up cutting those 2 heat sinks just for a little bit of tonnage, I think, because, yeah, we're almost max tonnage now anyway. We're at 19.68, so we're kind of wasting tonnage here. One of the ways to more effectively use tonnage would be to bring down the armor on the head just a little bit and grab another half ton of ammo right here, which is perfect. And then we'll tell it to repair. There we go. We've got a Locust 3V ready to go. So we're going to start work on this. We are going to try the demo mission that we ran last time in this Locust. I may take 2 though, I don't know. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we can do with this guy, and then if we need to, we'll take another one. Okay. Well, I mean, we may not get the opportunity, to be honest. Yeah, we'll do 345 and then some salvage here. So I think another thing we should be trying with this particular mission... Ooh, it's got a pink background now. I wonder why that is. It's interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and wait. Maybe that's an indicator that we need to wait or that it's not repaired. So we paid our bills, 19 days have elapsed while we repaired, and now we're loading into the mission. So I think with the way that that particular city was built, we may actually be better off doing like circling runs around it and firing into it than being inside of it. My assumption was that being inside of it, the walls would provide us with cover. But in general, it seems like more of the enemy forces were inside that area than outside that area. So if we stay outside the area, we may actually have additional coverage. I also want to change our approach to the city a little bit. We're going to go in from here on the side rather than straight through there where we do see a tank on our way in. We're going to come up this way where we have a little bit more distance from the target. Kind of more a roundabout approach. We do want to be careful though, because we can get stuck on these rocks, and I basically don't want to ever stop moving this mission. So we're going to drop down here. There is a helicopter right there. We're going to try to take out more of these VTOLs and helicopters before we actually engage. That way we're able to kind of prevent them from poking at us while we do engage. Okay, so that's down. And I'm not sure if these outside structures count, but if they do, we're going to take those out as well. Okay. Some tanks out here, some turrets as well. That does seem to be counting. Okay, cool. So that counted. We're just sort of poking at it from the outside here, doing these circle strafe runs. That may actually end up being more effective than straight up engaging that city. We're gonna find out though. We're gonna give this a little test and see what we come up with. That was actually kind of funny right there, because we basically ran straight into a SERM tank and we're like, hey, what's up, buddy? Okay, so we are mitigating a lot of damage with this method right here. I will say that. We do want to take out things like these outside turrets while we do this, though. Alright, getting some damage in and not taking too much damage either. Kill some tanks on the way, no problem. We do have a ton of machine gun ammunition here, so we can do that and get away with it. Just kind of running around doing strafing runs and poking. I like that. I think this is a much more effective strategy. Take that turret out so we don't have to deal with that anymore. Also kind of taking out some of these defensive forces here just to make sure they're not doing too much damage to us as we do our loops. Loop-de-loop. Oh, I couldn't take that turret right there. I would have liked to. Okay, and once we get the damage in the city down bad enough, like low enough, I think we can just kind of go in and engage. But like, I don't want to do any sort of dive in engage on this city until we have to. There's a lot of firepower inside these walls, you know? There we go, let's take that out, and then we're gonna move right back out to the outskirts here. Ooh, see, we took some big damage just going in there for half a second. Like, that wasn't worth, I don't think. I think our damage was a lot lower before we did that. But we might do a quick strafing run through from this side just to make sure that we've done all the damage we can to that. Okay, and we're gonna go right back out to the outside here again. Ooh. Yeah, every time we dip in there, we take a lot of damage. So I definitely feel like dipping into that city is the most dangerous part of this mission. Now, if we have cover from, like, buildings and stuff, it's a little bit less dangerous, but we don't generally seem to have that, so kind of trying to be very careful here and make some quick dives in to blow things up and then get right back out. Oof, our center torso has taken some significant damage from the back. Let's keep shooting. If taking the walls out counts, we may just do circle strafe runs and target the walls here. It does. We're just gonna do that. We're just gonna blow up the walls now. The walls are giving us percentages of completion here. There's not really a whole lot left inside to destroy anyway. So if we can just do runs in circles on these walls right here, this is actually a great way for us to finish this off. Oh, look at this, guys. This is how it's done, right here. This is how it's done. Success. Oh my, come on. 2%, let's go. 2% and then we're getting out of here. 1%, we are out. Exfil is the target. Oh my gosh, it's so far away, guys. It is so far away. Alright, we've got to weave. Let's try to get behind this mountain, or this little hill here, so that we can get some extra cover from behind. We basically just need to not get hit in the back on our way there. And of course, we'll shoot some things on the way just because we can. Oh, that was not good. We took a big hit there. Gonna try to weave a little bit here, make sure that we're moving sort of serpentine, dodging a little bit. Alright, dropping down here is actually going to help us quite a bit. That'll give us a little bit of extra cover. They're gonna start hitting that ground instead of us. Oh no, don't get stuck. Do not get stuck. Getting stuck is the worst possible outcome here. Oh, here we go. We did it, y'all. We did it. Okay, so the walls count. Rule number 1, the walls count. Rule number 2, if it's an enclosed area like that without a lot of cover, circle around instead of going inside. Gotcha. The demolition strat is still working strong, though. We got 1,126,000 C-bills there. Lost some reputation with the Insurgency, gained some reputation with House Davian. We already have a ton of rep with House Davian, though, and we're actually going to move into Kurita space after this. There is a reason for that, and I'm not going to spoil it. What I am going to tell you guys, though, is that I was looking around on some forums and stuff, and House Davian is not a good long-term bet to build reputation with. There is an event during the timeline of BattleTech, which I'm not going to spoil, and during that event, something happens where your House Davian rep basically gets dumpstered, so you don't want to focus too much on Davian. Okay, I'm not going to tell you the other house involved too until we get there and it becomes an issue. So for right now, it's not. So we do need to repair this mech. We also need to paint it. We haven't painted this little locust yet, and if he deserves anything, or she, I mean, I don't care what you decide to gender your mechs, but that mech right there has earned its colors. We need to give it the Goods Dragoon Guard colors here. It has earned them. Let's go ahead and copy our yellow over. We already know what our black is because that's super easy. We'll go back over here, and let's paint this little guy. I'm curious what the Buccaneer paint's gonna look like on him. I think we looked at it on the other one. Oh, he's too damaged for us to even see what it says, though. That's sad. I would really like to see what that says. I guess we'll repair him before we paint him. Let's repair him before we paint him so that we can see what it says. We do need to replace that machine gun that he lost, but that's no big deal. Alright, repair all. Bam. Good job, little guy. You killed it. Up to 3 million C-bills off of that. He did an awesome job. Now, we can't wait from here. We can wait from... I thought we could wait from the star map screen, but no, we can wait from the home screen. There we go. Let's hop over to BattleMechs now that he is all set and ready, and now we're gonna go give him a little paint job. Let's see what the Buccaneer paint looks like for him. Low cost. Low cost, low cuss. I love it. Okay, so we can either do that, or we could go with the Franken paint that we've been using on everyone else. I don't feel like the Franken paint looks that good on the Locust. It's just not... Well, actually, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Hold on, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. We'll change these to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. This is going to be the super dark. Okay, so that's actually kind of cool. I do like that. That looks pretty cool. I want to look at the Buccaneer paint anyway, though, because the Buccaneer paint is just awesome. Low cost. I'm always torn between the Buccaneer and the Franken paint. I think those are my two favorite paints in the entire game. This is also a nice one. I actually really like the Sherman paint as well. We just don't get much opportunity to use that one. Razelhog, what does yours look like? It just looks like pure blackness. Oh no, Razelhog's got the cool Celtic knot stuff on it, which is nice. Did that just dumpster our yellow though? Like, is it gone now or will it come back? No, it'll come back. Fractal just looks like paint everywhere. Digital's okay. There's the default. Actually looks kind of cool with the default too. Davian paint's kind of cool. I like that. Let's take a look at Crusader here. That's kind of nifty too. I think we're gonna stick with the Franken paint for this guy though. As much as Lil Cuss is cute, I'm gonna go with the Franken paint here. I think that's awesome. Okay, apply the paint job. This is our new little demo mech. And he is ready to go. And it occurred to me too, like, if we needed to, we could always take a second mech in for a demo mission, and it still wouldn't cost us that much, even if they got blown up. So I'm gonna go ahead and color up our other one. And here's the best part, guys. If we bring in two locusts like this that are painted identical, we can confuse the enemy, and maybe they'll go after the one that has lasers instead of the one that has machine guns, and then we can more easily finish the mission, right? Right? We will confuzzle them. That is the strat. Okay, let's go to the star map here. I think we were on our way... Oh, we can do one more. Let's do one more demolition here in Bettendorf, because we were on our way to this industrial area over here so that we can try to find another hero mech, or rather our first hero mech, or any other cool mech, really, at this point. We're trying to get a couple more medium mechs, or maybe even one heavy, because we were trying to do those 230-ton missions, and we just don't have it right now. So if we were able to pick up like one heavy mech, I think that would make up the difference. Alright, here we go. Another demo mission. Looks like it's pretty open here. It is a lush canyon. Yeah, so that's going to be pretty open. There's not going to be a whole lot of cover. There's not really much of an urban environment here. So I think we're going to end up doing the same thing where we kind of want to circle strafe the target a little bit. We've used all of our negotiation points. Got our locust ready. He's all painted up and good to go. This is it, guys. Here we go. Round 2. Fight in 30%. Anyways, I love this. I think this is really cool, and there's kind of a niftiness to it, right? Because, like, in a way, you could be like, well, it's kind of exploitative to be able to just run these demo missions at a light and stuff like that, but I don't necessarily think that's true, because in order for this to work, you have to assess the situation on the mission you're going into, and you have to use different tactics depending on what the mission is. Like, if this was an urban area, I would be weaving in between the buildings, but since we're out here kind of in the open, the best strategy seems to be to loop the target and do as much damage as you can without, like, actually committing to the enclosed area. Alright, let's go. We haven't done this one yet. We should... Oh, night vision is nice. Should take a look at our battle map here. Oh, come on. How did that not take it? Oh, we can't hit it with these anyway. They're not on our arms. Oof, we just took extra damage there. That was not a good thing to do to stop. Stopping in a light mech is a really bad idea. I just figured maybe we could poke that VTOL before we got too close, but that did not work out either. That one did. Alright, that one's gone. Good riddance. Hi there. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, I just whiffed that entire shot. Okay. No more shooting at the VTOLs unless I can actually aim. How about that? Let's see if we can get a nice loop going around this. We can basically grind down the walls as we go. Is this the same layout? It's a very similar layout here. Very similar layout to last mission. So we're gonna try to use similar tactics. Just kind of poke at this stuff from the outside here. Do as much damage as we can. It is basically an identical layout. Alright then. So we already know what our keys to success are here. And that is to just kind of hit stuff as we do these strafing runs. We don't really want to commit to the actual city here. We just want to kind of hit walls and keep going. And of course we can take out targets that are doing damage to us as we go. But the main thing here is not to stop moving and just to hit as much as we can as we strafe. Get off me, little fire tank. I don't like you. Okay. Moving forward here. Gotta take this little tank out because he's in the way. God, we do have trees here which provide a nice bit of, like, visual cover at the very least. I don't know if they actually provide cover from fire, but it would be nice if they did. It would make a little bit of sense if they did. I mean, honestly, though, a tree's not going to block a laser. Let's be real there. That's not something I'm expecting or hoping for. I think I should probably be saving my lasers for when we do have a peek inside so that we can do a lot of damage to internal structures. And we are being a little bit different about it this time, where we're grinding down the outside walls a lot more than we did before. Like, before we saved the outside walls to the very end. So I'm not sure we're going to have as much success with this as we did that last run, but it could work. It could be even better. However, right now it's feeling like maybe I took those walls out a little too early and it's opening up ways for people to shoot us, which is not a good thing. Oh, and getting stuck on that was just not good. That was the worst possible thing that could happen right there, actually. That could not have been much worse. But yeah, I definitely feel like saving our lasers to hit internal targets is a lot better than using them on these walls. The walls are coming down easily enough with the machine gun fire. Ooh, 13%, and we are damaged pretty badly. Our legs are basically gone. This is getting a little risky here. Just a little bit. Oh boy, if our legs go, we're done for. That's basically how that works in a light mech. Okay, time to exfil. Time to exfil. Gonna take that out and then use this hill crest here to try to protect ourselves a little bit. And we are gone. Let's go, little light mech. Run like your life depends on it, because newsflash, it do. It do depend on it. Can we get behind this rock here? Let's see if we can kind of use this rock for cover. Nicely done there. Oh no! Oh no, don't get stuck. Do not get stuck. Oh, something is firing big projectiles at our back. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is getting very... Oh no. We lost a leg. We lost a leg. This is probably it. Yeah, this is probably it. We lost a leg. Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's try that again. So losing that leg there was not a good outcome. That close, guys. That close. So basically what we did wrong there, because it's all about that assessment, right? And understanding what was a bad decision and what was a good decision. So in this case, the bad decision was using our laser weapons into the walls, which basically destroyed our cover and didn't give us as much damage percentage as if we'd used the lasers into the buildings whenever we had like an opening. That seems like a better overall strategy. So I think we're going to try that. I think it'll go better this time, I really do. It is funny that it's the same exact layout. It's like round 2, fight. Except for the map is different here, and because the map is different, our approach has to be different. Like, we can't do the same go around this way and loop, I don't think. Although we could try it. I mean, there's nothing to stop us from trying it. There is a little bit of a hillside here. In fact, that's what we were using to try to escape to the exfil, was that hillside. So we can give that a shot. It is a very roundabout approach to do it that way, though. Like, we're pretty outskirts here if we do that. Oof. And we're already going to start taking fire. So what we might do here is actually weave over and around the other side of this hill, because we're a little too out in the open there for a sec. Oh, come on. I hit that with significant amounts of that laser. Please. Please, I need the extra help, game. Just give me the VTOL falling. That's all I need. Okay, taking out that little turret there so that he's not going to present as much damage. Gonna take out that guy. Come on, a little bit of damage here into the building. So now we're running the opposite direction. We are still firing into the walls, but we're not doing it with our lasers here, because the lasers are better for when we need to actually hit buildings and stuff. So we're gonna just use our machine guns here to grate down these walls. And on spots like this where we can actually hit the internal buildings with the machine guns, it's actually more beneficial to use the machine guns on those than it is the walls. But on anything else where we're just firing, we can just kind of hit these walls, and what that's going to do is as we get enough damage on the walls, it should open up opportunities for us to fire lasers in on buildings and things. Getting some nice damage output here just by doing it this way. Really like that. I might reverse direction here. It does seem like the VTOLs in the air are a big part of our problem when it comes to how much damage we're taking. But at the same time, I don't know that we're better off focusing our fire on them. There's one down. We can kind of do that, where we just sort of poke up every once in a while when we have a chance and go after the VTOLs then. That does seem like a good idea. God, there's so many of them. Why are there so many of them? They're all VTOLs. Like, do you guys even have anything else? I mean, they do. They do. We've run into their tanks. We've run into their mechs. Of course they have something else. And then we can't actually hit that because the arm locks allow us to fire with our... essentially our arms. They do not allow us to fire with our body at the VTOLs, so we can't really hit them with our lasers. Oof. Oof. Okay, keep moving. Don't stand still ever. Do not stand still ever. That's rule number 1 of this strat. Standing still is death. Okay, now I think it's kind of okay for us to start opening up with lasers on the walls. There is enough damage done that we can kind of get away with it. Although still hitting those internal structures with the lasers is very, very effective here. Yeah, so am I though. So am I though. This area and I am on our last legs. Come on, go, 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 go. Let's take this thing out. Let's go, guys. Damage, damage. I don't even know why I'm saying guys, it's just me. Let's go, me. Damage, damage, damage. 5%. We're actually still in armor on every single part of our body because we have not stopped moving this entire time pretty much. Which is exactly what we were talking about here. Ooh, we did just take a real bad shot. Okay, we're out. We're out. Let's go. Yeah, so that is definitely a more effective way to do this. You basically save your lasers for for soft targets rather on the inside so that you can get more damage in a short amount of time, and then just use your machine guns to grind out walls and things like that for some extra percentage damage. Okay, now we just have to survive. Oof, oof, whatever that is, it is hitting us hard. I'm actually gonna turn sideways here, but keep running towards the exfil. We're gonna use the map up in the corner to turn our side so that we can protect ourselves while we run to exfil. There we go. Beautiful. Let's get out of here. Yeah, what now? What now, army of VTOLs? What you got to say to that? That end torso twist might be the best piloting I've ever done in this game. I was just like, okay, turn sideways, use the minimap, run to the exfil. Win. Alright, total payout is 818,000 there. Not very much salvage to be had. That's okay. We only had, well, we had 8 points. We could have taken more salvage. We only took 35k in damage, though, which is amazing. Yeah, okay. That was a decent payout. Decent payout, pretty low damage. I'm okay with that. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and repair our little guy here. He did not lose any parts, did he? Not a single part. Not a single part. Sorry, guys, my throat's been kind of raspy lately. I have been, like, working a little much lately, I think, but that's okay. We had the 2K celebration video to do. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on with the wrestling show. Just busy, busy, busy. Okay, Tishomingo here is part of an industrial chain. It is an industrial hub. We're going to fly over here and check it out. After that, we're going to start looking for demo missions kind of up in this area, I think. I mean, honestly, we could do some non-demo missions too. Demo contracts are nice. There are 2 of them right here, but we could come over here and do the assassination plus demo contracts and make some good C-bills. So let's fly over here and see what we can find in this industrial hub. Maybe we just find a nice heavy mech that we can afford, or maybe we find a hero mech. I doubt the hero mech because I think you get a little icon when there is one, and I don't see any icons, but we may not be close enough to see the icons yet. So, who knows? Let's go take a look. There is no heavy mechs here. There's a cicada, there's a javelin, and there's a spider. None of those seem particularly useful for what we're trying to do. Looking at equipment and stuff, there's not really anything in here that we super want. There's an AC-10 burst fire tier 2, but we don't really need that. It's one of those, that'd be kind of cool things, I guess. Not gonna be something we go for here, though. Alright, let's go ahead and instead, we could go to the barracks and hire someone, but we haven't really lost any pilots. And part of that is because, like, although honestly, a lot of the missions that I've restarted are missions where it's been me solo. Like, we haven't restarted that many missions where we actually brought in other people. Maybe twice we've done that. Yeah, look at that. We got a nice BattleMech roster here. Okay, so there's really not much going for us right here. Is there anything... Oh. Pilots available for hire. That's what that symbol means. No, that is not what that symbol means. Rare weapons? What does this one mean? Rare mech on the market. Let's go. That's all you had to say, game. That's all you had to say. We just paid 255,000 C-bills for our bills. Not a problem, though. We do have quite a few. If we find a cool hero mech here, guys, I will probably sell some mechs or whatever I have to get it. We don't have a single hero mech yet, and I keep hearing all these awesome things about hero mechs. That is not a hero mech. That is a Phoenix Hawk 1HK. Or 1K, rather. Interesting. So this is a Phoenix Hawk 1, which might be the one we have. Is that the one we have? What kind of Phoenix Hawk do we have? Yeah, we have the Phoenix Hawk 1, which has 2 ballistic slots, 3 laser slots. Let's see what the difference is with the Phoenix Hawk 1K. I'm not sure if that symbol means that this is the hero variant. A true relic of the Star League. No, I don't know if this is the hero variant at all. So this is a 4 laser Phoenix Hawk versus the 3 laser 2 machine gun Phoenix Hawk. I'm not entirely sure what the overall value of having that is, though, honestly. Like, I like that it's basically an upgraded fire starter. How big are the slots, though? Large, small, medium, medium. And here we have large, medium, medium. So we basically get an extra small laser, and I don't know what the value there really is. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like a fire star, but I don't know. For 4 million C-bills, that's a little rich for what it is. And as we've seen, those machine guns actually do come in handy quite a bit. Yeah, I'm not sold. I'm not sold. Sorry, game. It's a cool looking mech, but I'm not sold. We're gonna go do something else. Alright, so are there any other industrial hubs in this area that we could potentially look into? I mean, we're not going to go straight to an industrial hub from here because that would basically just be throwing away money. There is one over here, though, so that's kind of nice because we could come back over here to Macomb, for example, which does have a demo contract, and then jump over to Marduk. That seems like a good plan here. Let's go ahead and do that. Question is, if we look at the intel here, employing factions or House Kurita. Awesome. So we can go ahead and work for House Kurita on a demo contract, and then go into that industrial hub there and see what we can buy. Part of the reason I was using a Davian industrial hub here, guys, is because we do get a little bit of a discount with them because of how much rep we have, but it really didn't pay off for us too much there. The mechs that were available weren't anything special. It wasn't anything great overall. Hey, BB. Okay, so one available demo contract here. Arid Canyon, it's in the evening. It's against House Davian. It does seem like it's just an open kind of canyon. We have 6 negotiation points here, so we can get a little bit more money. We can get some damage coverage. I honestly think that's probably fine in damage coverage. Let's put the rest into salvage. We probably won't get very much salvage here at all, though. And of course, we're going to take out our little locust here. Let's go. People were mentioning taking out the flea for these missions too, and I think that would probably be even more successful because fleas, I believe, are even higher speed than the locust. So, like, that's something we can definitely try with this in the future. I definitely think it comes down to assessing the site that you're attacking for your demolition mission, and being successful is largely related to how well you do that. Because we already saw the difference between when we use the lasers to hit soft targets inside the site versus when we were just firing them into the wall. Like, little things like that can be the difference between this strategy succeeding or failing. Now, if the site has the same layout as the last one, that's gonna surprise me a little bit, but we shall see. Oh, no. That's like a pretty urban site. There's a lot of buildings there. So if there's no walls on the outskirt, we'll probably go in on this one. If there are walls, we may still just run around the outside and poke at stuff, because that was a very effective strat. Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, this looks like one where we're gonna go in on it. I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Target identified. Bring it down. Leave nothing left for them to salvage.
Taking that turret out en route. Ooh, missiles coming in, wow. Alright, y'all are coming on strong, aren't you? Got some nice gas lines here that we can hit. Some external structures that can be popped. Yeah, we're probably going to want to go inside on this one for sure. There's enough cover in this area that if we do go inside, we can kind of just work stuff over. These ones are nice, though, because you kind of just run through town free-firing. You got all these nice things that are easy to blow up. You're gonna get your percentage really quickly in here just by basically running around free firing on anything in sight. Oh yeah. This is the kind of demo mission that's pretty easy. We like this. We like this a lot.
I'm showing major damage to the target facility.
Yeah, we're just grinding things down here. As long as we keep moving and we don't stop, we're okay. I did hit something there that slowed me down, so we gotta be careful about that. But other than being slowed down, there's not a ton of risk in these missions when there's this much to hit. Yeah, we're just running around hitting everything in sight. Although it is worth mentioning that you do want to look for like better soft targets, so things that explode are generally more useful to hit in this particular style of demolition mission, and that's just because you'll get more damage faster, and that's really, really valuable here. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. I thought I just gave us an entrance into the city there. I did not. Okay. Grind down some more structures out here. Ooh, ooh, get inside. Get inside. We are in a very bad place right there. There we go. That's a lot better. Okay. We're doing okay here. 28%. Let's really try to hit some of these buildings here. Roger, roger. One final push and we're out. Yeah, there we go. Hitting these buildings right here is super valuable. They tend to break really quickly, and they give you a lot of percentage, which is nice. Come on. 8% left. We got this. Alright. Time to go. Our right leg is hurt pretty bad. So is our right arm and our right torso. So we want to kind of protect those if we can. Turn our left side towards people while we run towards this. There we go. We're out. Easy peasy. We did lose a weapon there. I don't know which one it is because I have a Windows pop-up blocking it. Alright, let's see. 884k. Pick up really, really garbage weapons that we can sell later because they're not even tier 1. We did succeed there. Total damages was about 70k, which should be covered, so that was basically no damage whatsoever. Let's go in here, make sure we throw our repairs on. We do have to replace something. It's a machine gun. Okay. Oh, sad times. We don't have a tier 1 machine gun. Is there a tier 1 machine gun on the market? Because I would rather lose another tier 1 than I would lose a tier 2. I guess there isn't. That's okay. We'll just go ahead and take a tier 2. Although, honestly, there is a slight damage increase between tiers. I almost feel like we might be better off just... We're going to try it. We're going to go with tier 3s on this. We're going to go with tier 3s on our machine guns, and we'll actually tier up our lasers if we can, too. The main reason for that is we're not actually losing weapons that often on this mech. And if we're not losing weapons that often, the increased damage could actually... The increased damage, the increased range, could actually help us finish these demolition missions a little bit more healthy and more successfully. I'm gonna go ahead and start that up. We are technically out of time here, but I'm gonna fly to Marduk because there is a rare mech on the market. We're gonna check that out real quick, and that'll probably be where we call this one. Come on, Marduk, show me a cool hero mech. I think it's a different symbol if it's a hero mech, though. I think a rare mech and a hero mech show different icons, so we may not find a hero mech here, but it could still be something really cool, like who knows. Oh, it's a Vindicator. Hello, hello. Ooh, and there's an Enforcer, but it's not the type of Enforcer I like. There's an Enforcer that's got like a ton of laser slots. That is my actual Firestar upgrade right there. This is not it, though. This is large laser, small laser, and AC-10. Not great. The Vindicator, however, is a nice, nice beefy mech. This is a very nice, very solid beef mech that we could take into combat pretty easily. It is a little bit lighter than I expected it to be honest, though. Like, I'm not an expert on the weights of the different mechs and stuff, but I thought the Vindicator would actually be a little bit heavier than the Shadowhawk. Doesn't seem to be. The Shadowhawk actually seems heavier. Seems like it has a little more armor. What is the speed on the Shadowhawk, though? Is 80. The speed on the Vindicator is only 64. So what is the real advantage to the Vindicator here? It does have slightly higher firepower, which is a thing, but that could just be because of the PPC. Oh, yeah, it's because it has a large laser slot, and this really doesn't. Okay. So, worth considering there. The Vindicator 1X got a nice large laser slot that it's fitted a PPC in. There's also a medium slot. That is in the right arm though, and having weapons in your torso is always preferable to in the arms if possible. Like, I don't like having weapons in the arms because the arms get blown off way too easily. Like this Enforcer here, we've got a left torso small laser, that's not great. This actually does have the best torso weapons. And of course, there's our little Firestarter buddy. Honestly, like, we need to just take Firestarter squad out at some point. I wouldn't mind picking up a ton of those. So the question is, do we want this Vindy or not? I mean, we can afford it. We can afford it. We'll be almost broke if we buy it, though. I think we'll wait. I think we'll go ahead and wait. We'll wait. So until next time, MechWarriors, remember, information is ammunition. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure to go ahead and give us a like or subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time. Bye!